Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen life trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard caps apply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dip, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We are officially midweek post-State of the Union address from last night. There was a very bold claim by Donnie T that we keep winning. Are we really? I don't know. Let's dive into that a little bit later. For our spotlight, are we really in crypto winter? Or is it just fugazi? Maybe the price is just steering us away from the main point. We have cracking news. Meta is going to come back with another stablecoin after their flop in, I believe, like 2017 or something ridiculous like that with their Libra stablecoin or their Libra coin. We also have Binance under attack yet again over Iran and just things that literally have nothing to do with Binance. And the current CEO, not CZ, the actual CEO of Binance now, is rebelling against the press. We're going to see what he says. And we just got a lot of things to cover. I can't even tell you all the things because we just have so many of them. So if you're ready for the Zest, the news, the education, sip your coffee, smash a like, subscribe to the channel, share this out with friends so more people know what's going on here. We have a lovely goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and a subscriber goal of 25,130 subs. Let's get after it this morning. Good morning to every single person out there in the world. I'm so happy you're here, and out of all the places you could be, you're here with us. So thank you. Sip your coffees. Let me say good morning to you as you say good morning to me, and check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the podcast, including Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off, and then go up with Uphold and Pimp. Let's say good morning to everyone. Good morning, Rudy on TikTok. We have Chris, I believe that Chris on the TikTok. Who are you? Snick, Art, Robert. Sorry, the names are so darn tiny on TikTok. You just got to go to YouTube and make my life easier because I cannot even see. Christ Energy is your name. Oh, we like the energy of Christ. Amen. Okay. We have Silver Days, Mike Volmer. Good morning. Jim, Flat Earth, Doge Bull. It's Doge Bull's birthday today. Oh, shoot. Everyone say happy birthday to Doge Bull. Pampy. Yay! Happy birthday, my friend. Our Belgian bestie Jim is here as well. Leroy is here. Good morning, Mama Shadow. We got Fitz. Good morning. John Legend. Black Hackers always thank you to you. We got Doug. Nice to see you. Chipper. Good morning. Rob C. There's another Doug. We have Aquarian. Good morning. Where's Backup? I don't see him anywhere. Who else we got? Imaginary Football League is on X with Mike Mazzone and Yukio. Good morning to you guys. Sola Hefe's here. Alex Cullingborn is also on X this morning. M2, good morning. You saw my post about dating. Yeah, I mean, I did post something, I guess, that was controversial. I didn't know it was controversial to say that I'm a woman that's 23 that wants a husband and kids. I didn't know that was absolute crazy radical behavior. Is it radical? I don't know. One House, good morning. Hi, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Lasers, John Shanks, good morning. Elric, good morning. Someone from Odessa, Texas. I can't see your name. It's too tiny, but hello. Nice to see you. Welcome again. If you want me to see your name and you want me to see your comments, please go to YouTube. It just makes my life so much easier. Hello, Ray K. Hello. All right, guys. Oh, we got Poe. We got everyone in the chat. Hello, besties. All right. Oh, Ian, hello. All right, guys. Yesterday the abstract stream did not go up. I don't know why, but we are back on abstract today. Sometimes the streaming software, just gets crazy. Okay, so let's just get after it. I don't know. We're doing things. Apparently, I'm a radical individual because I want a husband. I don't know. But let's go into the market recap. This is woohoo, Pampy Green. Oh, guys, I think I just chipped my nail polish. I hit the wall. Because I was too excited. But guys, we're pamping. I'm so excited. Someone from England is here. Hello, my English friend. Hello, cheerio. I shouldn't be here. Why am I a podcast host? Guys, I also have bagels. Maybe that's why I'm a podcast host, so I can show you my bagels. I do have bagels, and I'll bring them out. Remind me later, because I'll definitely forget. Let's look at Bitcoin, shall we? Bitcoin's important. That's why we have a podcast. That's why I'm a podcast host, because I talk about the internet money. Guys, $66,700 Bitcoin. We're up 4.1%. Maybe holding that support above 63, 64K. We want to keep pushing to 67.6 or 67.7. That is for the love of Chartery. We need to pass that. Hold support at 69K. Again, look back in time. 67K was the highest daily candle close of 2021. The actual all-time high, which is the wick high, is at 69K. So you see how critical these two levels are. I should probably change the color because it's not giving significant. Okay, now they're gonna be pink. This is gonna be pink. Yeah, because these two levels are the most, I would say arguably the most important levels on this chart. 67.6, 67.7, and 69K. Period. End of story. Everyone can yell at me. They could cry to their mother. I don't care. And so bearishly, again, we are still looking at that 60K. I don't know why the wick low just keeps staring at me, and it's just my eyeballs are like, okay, wick low means we're going to go. And ooh, wait, you know what? I gotta write this down too. Oh, darn it. Hold on, I gotta write this down. Wick low. Hold on, wick low. Gotta go. Yeah. All right. Pop off. We're popping off. Someone actually watched my podcast the other day and saw me IRL, and they go, "Hey, Randy, DCA, look away." I was like, I was floored. People are watching my podcast and they're remembering what I'm talking about on the internet. What an accomplishment. I literally when this person said it to me, I was like, what was I talking about? We're talking about Bitcoin. Guys, are we okay? Is everything going to be okay? Let's look at Market Cipher. Market Cipher's got a red dot printed, pulling down the momentum. However, we can look at the money flow. Money flow is stagnant, which means it might be time for a reversal as the VWAP is making her way downtown. Not even downtown, she's going uptown. We like a nice confident VWAP. In addition, the RSI was oversold. We've been bordering that oversold since basically February 6th. So it's been about 20 days. 20-day stretch we've just been messing around to find out. Though we are having a really nice rebound with this RSI. I'm liking the way we're looking. I think I like the way y'all are looking too. Sip your coffees. Let's get into breaking news. Seems as though the Bitcoin miners might be capitulating. Have we capitulated? I don't know. Guys, I need my Bitcoin miner emojis in the chat. Where is everybody? Where is everybody in their Bitcoin miner emojis? Even though I just demanded it, and there's a delay, which means you haven't even heard my demands yet. And you didn't even read my mind to put it in there. I can't believe you. Guys, we have a podcast about Bitcoin and crypto, so smash the like. And we do have some capitulation with the miners. Let's hear about the miners. I love my Bitcoin miners. You guys, love Bitcoin miners. Kings and queens. All right, taking a gander here. The hash ribbon indicator is close to signaling the end of a 3-month minor capitulation, one of the longest capitulations on a record, according to Glassnode data. The metric compares the 30-day and 60-day moving averages of hash rate and is based on the observation that Bitcoin often bottoms when miners are under maximum financial stress. Again, hash rate, putting it as simply as we could, is just basically the energy. It's a measure of the energy used to mine Bitcoin. That's the most basic way we can describe hash rate. And so then we have miners, again, as competition increases. So when price goes up, there's more activity and there's more people joining the network to earn those Bitcoin rewards. Then the amount of money that miners need to invest in their hardware increases. So when they finally get maxed out, then they turn off their miners until things subside. So now we're getting to the point where maybe sentiment's hitting that low and mining revenue has, maybe hit its bottom. And the amount of money that they're spending is maybe just evening out or maybe at a loss from what they're earning back. So this is very interesting. We love our Bitcoin miners though. And it even says what I just said in the article, that capitulation occurs when the mining revenue, again, the rewards that they're earning from mining, drops below what they're paying to operate or power their computers, forcing these less efficient miners to shut down machines and sell Bitcoin reserves to fund electricity, debt, and overhead. That combination reduces hash rate and adds sustained sell pressure to the market. Again, because some of them might use the Bitcoin that they mine to sell off and then go ahead and pay off their cost or their debt or whatever they might have as a financial worry. Now, a recovery signal, though, so we just went over capitulation, which is them investing money to mine Bitcoin, and they're not earning as much as they are putting out there. They're not making their investment back, right? And the recovery signal is triggered when the 30-day hash rate moving average crosses back above the 60-day, indicating miners are returning online and network stress is easing and that moment is approaching. Historically, when this crossover aligns with the improving price momentum, it has marked a strong accumulation zone. Now, again, going back to hash rate, it's the total computational power securing the network, and it is now rebounding, signaling renewed confidence among the miners. Wait. Oh, I love our miners. Bitcoin miners are probably like the best people on the face of the earth. We love Bitcoin miners. Pop off, kids. Pop off. Alts are up 10%. We do like our alts. We like our Bitcoin miners. We love our Bitcoins. We love our Litecoins. We love our ETH coins. Even though ETH is struggling with that $2,000 mark, we are at $2,000 even right now. Go ETH. Go ETH. I'm rooting for ETH. I think a lot of people are like enemies of ETH, even though I don't like that ETH is no longer proof of work. And I know this is such like a boomer concept right now. I'm like such a boomer in crypto, but I would have to tell you the God's honest truth, which is why proof of stake? I feel like ETH was much better off on proof of work, but I'm just a woman that was too young to take action at the time. Too young. It's just too early to life. Anyway, guys, we have Donnie T that took over the country. Of course, he's our president. He did take over the country like a year ago. However, he did the State of the Union address. Now, I got so many opinions on that, and I'm not going to share them with you because this isn't a political podcast. However, we do have mention of the markets, and do you think we're doing okay? Something we could actually talk about in our after show, because on Wednesdays and Fridays, we do have a members-only after show, so you subscribe to the YouTube channel, become a member, get cool emojis, and then go into Discord to hang out with us. So become a member. Okay. Anyways, that was a poor wink. Donnie T was saying, we're just winning. He's so sick of winning. But do you feel like we're winning? Like, are we really getting it? Let's hear what he had to say at the State of the Union.
Our country is winning again. In fact, we're winning so much that we really don't know what to do about it. People are asking me, please, 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 Mr. President, we're winning too much. We can't take it anymore. We're not used to winning in our country. Until you came along, we're just always losing, but now we're winning too much. And I say, no, 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 you're going to win again. You're going to win big. You're going to win bigger than ever. And to prove that point, Here with us tonight is a group of winners.
We're winning. We're so tired of winning. We're winning.
Our
We're winning. Do you feel like we're winning though? I don't know. I feel like, you know what? We've won and lost in a few different ways, but I really do believe that things aren't as heated, I would say, especially in the cryptoverse. They're not as heated as they were under the last admin. Though, I don't know, low-key grinds my gears that people are like, oh, we had all-time highs under bye-bye. True, but so did we under... Wait, did we? No. No, wait, am I messing up my timelines here? October 2025. No, yeah, we did have highs last year under Johnny T, so we're not crazy.
You have a benevolent smile. Yes, exactly, DCA, and look away.
Oh, that's so darn cute. Thank you. Appreciate it. I just feel like if we had the like Kamama win this election, you know, because I can't say that frickin' word on this platform, but if she did, like, I would picture us crying about a lot more things than we're crying about right now. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we're kind of in the middle. I feel like we're in the midst of the craziness. I feel like we're not out of the woods yet. However, I think we've made some headway. We have the Genius Act, which I'm not the biggest fan. I also like the Clarity Act, just boggles my mind. I'm not going to get too deep into that because it's honestly going to not make me the happiest girl on this podcast. So we're going to put that aside for now. But are you sick and tired of winning? Are we winning? I don't know. Are we winning? I feel like a winner. I feel like I'm a winner because I live in the United States of America and I'm able to have a podcast where I'm able to actually say my opinion and not get in trouble for it. So thank you for free speech. Now, PayPal seems to be one of... Oh, he said lesser of the worst Corvette. Thank you, sir. Shout out for you being a member for 10 months. Thank you. So here's the thing, though, because we got PayPal. And I just want to go back in time for a little bit, and maybe this might be like diverting a little bit. However, PayPal did it smart. And I saw it. I saw it from like a mile away back in 2020. It was when I first started missteencrypto. I was all over the webs and I was like, what's going to happen? What's the future of crypto? And I was like, oh, PayPal. PayPal's going to jump on this. And so they did. And I was right about that. But then I also said, PayPal is prepping you for spending crypto as currency. And this was before they integrated crypto. Why did I say that? Because PayPal started telling businesses that accept PayPal, put up a little QR code and let people scan a QR code to pay you. And that was like, oh, they're teaching you how to use crypto because crypto is the same where you copy and paste a username or an address, you send. And then, oh, how do you use a crypto wallet? Scan QR code, send a Bitcoin. Duh. That's what PayPal was prepping you for. All they had to do was add the actual cryptocurrency into the mix, which they did. So they already got you. And if you're a business and you own a business PayPal, you can actually buy Bitcoin. And again, talk to your accountant first. You could buy Bitcoin and make your company a Bitcoin treasury company via PayPal. Interesting. What else is interesting? Who started PayPal? Elon Musk. Elon Musk is now a part of X. He is Sir X. Now, what does X have going on? X money, which they're getting all these money transmitter licenses in a bunch of other states, which means they could integrate crypto. And they do have crypto features that are coming out. Put that to the side. Not only that, but if you're a creator earning revenue off of X, who pays you out? Stripe. So Elon starts PayPal, PayPal integrates crypto. Elon goes to X, creator revenue, Stripe. Now you're seeing the worlds combine here because now Stripe is apparently wanting to buy PayPal. Yes. So all of this is going to come together. And does this mean it'll all end up being part of X money? Maybe that was too deep of a rabbit hole, but you know what? Interesting. Now, Stripe, that processed $1.9 trillion in transactions last year, was reportedly valued at $159 billion. And they're considering an acquisition of all or parts of PayPal. And deliberations are in early stages. I don't think PayPal would sell, though. They're so big. I don't know why they would do that. But if completed, the deal would bring together two major payment firms that have both moved into stablecoins, because Stripe has their own stablecoin. PayPal has PayPal USD, which is issued by Paxos, which you guys know I have a beef with Paxos, being that it wasn't necessarily their fault. But when the whole Binance thing went down, Binance USD, if anyone remembers that, was the number 3 stablecoin by volume. Yet, they went ahead and Gary Gensler issued a Wells notice to Paxos saying you have to discontinue Binance USD or BUSD because, it's a security. How is a freaking stablecoin a security? You're not earning any profits off of that. It's a stablecoin. It's stable, right? Though PayPal was then able to go to Paxos, the same issuer of Binance USD, and issue their own stablecoin. I have a beef about that. But Stripe in 2024 acquired Bridge for over $1 billion, which is a company that builds tools for businesses and crypto projects to issue their own dollar-backed tokens. Stripe is also working with the venture firm Paradigm to develop Tempo, which is a payments-focused blockchain now in testing. I'm telling you, that's tea. That's tea. I'm telling you, and you know what? That's why they're saying PayPal might sell, because their stock prices. So that's what I'm saying. I think there might be some things going on. There might be some things going on. There's going to be a combining of worlds, and this is how, and ultimately, I think this is how Elon is going to like conquer the financial system, is because he said he wants X to be a major part of the global financial system. This is probably how. I don't know. But it doesn't stop people like Mark Zuckerberg, who's Elon's enemy, from trying to jump in on the stablecoin thing yet again. So we got PayPal, we got Stripe, now we got Meta. Now, they tried to create their own token years ago called Libra. It was the floppiest of flops. Like, they were probably just too early. But never mind, Mark Zuckerberg is like shady. However, Meta is planning to get their stablecoin comeback. Get back in the game. Meta, again, held by Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, they're aiming to enter the stablecoin space later this year, pending successful integration with payments to facilitate payments using stablecoins. Now, they also, they spoke on conditions of anonymity, whoever leaked the info. I don't know. I don't think I believe them. I really don't think I believe them. But then Stripe is also a candidate for piloting their stablecoin, because again, literally in this article, what does it say? Stripe is working with Paradigm to develop Tempo, and then they also want to help companies create their own stablecoins. They want to help companies make their own stablecoins. You see how everything's coming together? Telling you, they're combining everything, every single thing. All the money's going to come together, which is why you get Bitcoin, you put it in your wallet, you self-custody. Because you know what? I don't trust nobody. Any of these people. I trust nobody. I trust myself. That's it. Check out Uphold, guys. I don't know if you guys have checked out Uphold. Some of you guys have actually gotten the XRP debit card. Debit card. Let me know how you like it. If you guys have signed up for Uphold, put one or yes emoji or two or no emoji in the chat. Have you signed up to Uphold yet? Now, we also have the tokenized stock game. So we're going to dive into some crypto exchanges. Kraken is rolling out 24/7. Oh, this is so mind-blowing. Perpetuals trading for tokenized US stocks. Oh, I love this so much. Oh, I love it. I love it. Go Kraken. Kraken is launching what they call the first regulated perpetual futures contracts based on tokenized stocks, according to the firm telling CoinDesk. These products are available to eligible non-US users in more than 110 countries, tracking digital versions of major US stocks, indices, and a gold ETF, building on the tokenized equities offering of X stocks that Kraken acquired in December. Initial listings are going to be tokenized versions of the S&P, NASDAQ, Apple, Nvidia, Tesla, and Spider's Gold ETF. And this launch matters because perpetuals have enjoyed a rapid growth. And even we saw Coinbase, I reported on this, Coinbase was already doing this too. This was part of Coinbase's major rollout to be like the everything financial app. And so Mark Greenberg, he's Kraken's global head of consumer, said, "This is what it looks like when trad markets are rebuilt for a crypto-native, always-on world, not a moment too soon given the volatility all the markets are exhibiting." And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to Gen Z. Gen Z does not give a flying potato. They don't give a freaking flying potato about 5 days a week, 9 to 5, pre-market this and that. Within the next 10 years, trading hours are going to be obsolete. They won't exist. So I was having a conversation with somebody that was like, how does the tokenized stock thing work? Like, what about the trading hours? I said, bro, this is like the beta test. What we're doing right now, it's a beta test where tokenized stocks right now looks like, okay, I buy a digital Tesla from, let's say, Kraken. Kraken holds the actual share behind the scenes, yet I get to keep trading this. And when the market reopens the next day, price updates. That is literally the step to get us to the next step, the final phase, which is companies issuing stocks directly on blockchain and 24/7 issuance and trading, where you don't have to rely on these intermediaries. It's going to be straight up blockchain on the DEX or on another like New York Stock Exchange DEX. That's how it's going to work. Mark my words. I've been telling you this for years. Gen Z, I know friends that work night shift. I actually know a good amount of people that work night shift. Can they trade stocks during the day when they have to sleep and then they have to wake up for night shift? No. And so if they could, like, if their daytime is technically the evening, then this works for them. Telling you. Yeah, no more CME. No, none of this stuff that we're talking about right now is going to exist. It's like how, Peter Schiff was on the show and he was like, yeah, like when I was like a million years ago, I was, the middleman. You would call me. I would put the paper in, this and that. Like I can't even fathom that type of process right now. Why? Because I have Coinbase, I have Gemini, I have Uphold, I have Robinhood and all these trad apps that I could go, buy a stock, buy my Bitcoin. It's instant, right? So the whole thought of me calling someone and trusting someone with my money and having them call me, oh, look at this, like that doesn't exist anymore. It barely exists, I should say. There are financial advisors, but like the whole broker thing does not exist anymore. So that's what we're doing here. And so Binance was the first ones to start off this tokenized stock trend, which is something that they did in like 2020, 2021. They were just too early for the game. They were way too early to the game. Now they're bringing back tokenized stocks with Ondo. Ondo is besties with Donnie T fam. Don't forget about that. So all this stuff connects. I'm connecting all of it for you. Now Binance is the world's largest exchange by volume. They're returning to offer tokenized stocks nearly 5 years after shelving that product, which they had initially like a tokenized Tesla stock. The exchange has teamed up with tokenization specialist Ondo Finance to list 10 tokenized US stocks, ETFs, and commodity-linked products on the Binance Alpha platform. Now, this is a platform with Binance Wallet, the exchange's crypto wallet service that allows users to trade early-stage, riskier crypto projects before listing them on centralized spot marketplaces. This includes tokenized versions of Apple, Google, Tesla, which they're bringing back, and Nvidia shares, along with Invesco's NASDAQ tracking QQQ ETF. And Jeff Lee, Binance's VP of product, he says something interesting. He says, our users now have an even more convenient way to explore and trade tokenized securities in line with our mission to offer innovative and accessible trading ops. And here's the problem. Most of the time, it's not even available in the US first. So people are trading US stocks, US ETFs, tokenized versions, yet the people in the US can't even access the same products. And how do I know that? Because Binance isn't in the US, yet they're going to offer all these things outside of the US. And Binance is still under attack. Let's slide into that, shall we? This is drama. It's such a waste of taxpayer dollars. What are we freaking paying these senators for? For them to sit down? For them to sit down at the State of the Union? Do you care about Americans? Do you care about Americans? Oh, sorry, I just woke up. Sorry, I just woke up. Apparently I was sleeping like the rest of the people during the State of the Union last night. Sorry, I'll stop now. There's a U.S. senator that's probing Binance over an alleged $1.7 billion to Iranian entities. I'm gonna rip my hair out. This is so frustrating. I thought we were over this. I thought we were done. I thought after Liz Warren went on TV a few years ago, before they arrested our poor boy CZ, and was like, oh, Binance is funding the North Koreans and their nuclear da-ba-da, with literally no receipts. No receipts. And again, I want to see where the money moves. If they're claiming this $1.7 billion, when, how, and where? I would love to know. And again, if people are using Binance to cash out, Binance has KYC. And so if someone's cashing out, you know who's cashing out and what bank account it's going to. And then through the bank, you can find out where the money freaking goes. I'm stressed. This is making me stressed. Senator Richard Blumenthal, you know what? Just his last name strikes a fire in my soul. He opened a probe into alleged sanctions violations with Binance. Meanwhile, Binance isn't even in the US right now. Binance is not even in the United States of America. And he's still wow. It's like people in the US think they can control everyone else around the world. Be concerned with your own people. Serve us. Don't worry about freaking Binance. I can't. What a waste of... Whatever people are paying this man, it's worthless. Just flush it down the freaking toilet. Sorry. He represents Connecticut. He sent Binance a letter asking about the $1.7 billion allegedly transferred from accounts on the platform to Iran-linked organizations, including Yemen's Houthi militants. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. However, the violations were identified by internal Binance investigators who were subsequently dismissed. And of course, they did not have a comment, probably because it's not worth them commenting it because it's stupid. The New York Times' prior reporting is wrong that Binance has strict KYC and compliance procedures in place, and there are no Iranian users on the platform. Thank you. They also reiterated that the exchange's stance against false claims in these reports that were put out by the NYT, the Wall Street Journal, and Fortune. Blumenthal sent a letter to Binance's co-CEO, Richard Tang, asking for records of the company's dealings with two Hong Kong entities identified by the investigators as the origins of the transfer to Iran. Tell me how this matters to him. Why does anybody have to answer him? Exactly. They don't even, thank you, JC on freaking TikTok. They don't even know what Binance is. They don't even know what Binance is. I can't. This is so mind-boggling to me. So Richard Tang, the co-CEO of Binance, he put out a statement. He goes, recently there's been inaccurate reporting about our compliance programs. The Wall Street Journal published, listen, this is, you know what, we're not sidetracking. He said the Wall Street Journal put out defamatory claims. Despite their efforts to set the record straight, the journals failed to acknowledge any of our corrections on the allegations. We sent the attached letters demanding immediate corrections and a full retraction of the false statements. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Richard. Thank you. Because you know what? He's speaking common sense. This is the problem with the media. And you saw it. CZ has been the biggest victim. But you have Coinbase, you have Brian Armstrong, you have all these people that have had hit pieces put out on them over crypto, over politics that aren't even true. This is all fake news. How do we, like, if you think Binance is moving money, show the receipts of blockchain movements. Okay, wallet to wallet, wallet to Binance. Show us. But there is no proof of any illicit activity. Binance's KYC is ridiculous. If you even go on Binance right now, Binance.com. I'm going to show you. Let's go to freaking Binance.com right now. It'll literally tell you Binance.com is unavailable in your country or region. If you're in the US or select territories, Binance US is the place you go. Binance.com, which is the Binance that they're talking about right now, you can't even look at the website. It's mind-blowing to me how we're still wasting time on this. We're paying, taxpayer dollars are going to these people to waste our time. It's kind of wild to me. I'm sorry. It's kind of wild to me. Wow. Sorry, y'all. I popped off a little bit, but your girl is frustrated. This is frustrating. We got to go into our spotlight, which is the fact that everyone thinks crypto winter is here. But is it really? Oh, friends. Do you think we're in crypto winter? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Are we in crypto winter? Are we in crypto winter? I don't know. I would say no. I think that people are getting a little heated right now, even though apparently they're so cold outside of the crypto winter. Oh, what am I gonna do? Bitcoin's down the normal amount that always goes down. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the banking system is no longer a risk. Macroeconomic chaos is no longer a risk. I just have to focus on the charts. Guys, no, my friends, no. And this is what I keep stressing to you. The revolution of Bitcoin is not tied to its price. It's not. Because what we have right now is money, like Bitcoin, that encapsulates your inalienable human rights of life, liberty, and property, and their pursuit of happiness. But what you have to understand here is that we're looking at a currency that is peer-to-peer with no intermediaries and no censorship. We had Iran, their currency collapsed. Imagine waking up and your money's worthless. And you had to transact. Well, if there's a run on the banks, they're not letting you in, buddy boys. They don't even have the cash in there to give to you. If you even go there right now, they don't have it. And then you could go on your magical bank app. Oh, so magical. It says I have money in my magical freaking bank app. Well, the truth is, it's not real. It's not accounted for. You can't see where the money goes. Isn't that interesting? But if the banks close right now, I know I have Bitcoin in my wallet. And so for that reason, between across the world, we have currency collapse, we have war. Bitcoin adoption is booming, which is why I'm telling you we're not in a crypto winter. I don't care what the price is because it's totally irrelevant because you're pricing Bitcoin in dollars, not one Bitcoin being equal to one Bitcoin because there is a finite supply. $1 from 2009 is not the same as $1 in 2026. It's not. So Bitcoin adoption is going all over the place. And a great time for it to happen too, because people will get it before it really pops off. Now, not just retail, institutions, banks, merchants, people accepting Bitcoin. It's happening. But people are too slow to see it because they're distracted by this. This number right here, all of this is a distraction. I hope you understand it is. It's propaganda we really don't subscribe to. Now, River is a financial services company that says Bitcoin's adoption by institutions, banks, merchants, public companies, and nation states has boomed in 2025 despite the drawdown, saying there's no bear market in Bitcoin adoption. That was noted that Bitcoin is down about 50% from all-time highs, but adoption is compounding in ways that aren't affecting price yet. That's what I'm saying. None of what I said is priced in. None of it. None of it is priced in. The revolution of Bitcoin is not priced in. And I tell people keep asking me, oh, how's that Bitcoin? I said, you don't understand what's coming. You don't understand what's coming. Because not only do we have this revolution of peace and self-sovereignty with Bitcoin, but you also have the fact that crypto, this blockchain technology is absorbing the world's wealth. We just talked about tokenized stocks, money market funds. Hello? There's so much more that meets the eye here. People are not accounting for tokenization. It is literally going to absorb the world's wealth. And if crypto starts absorbing the world's wealth, we literally just went over Stripe and PayPal with their whole stablecoin integration. X Money is going to have crypto, even if it doesn't start off that way. Guys, nothing of crypto's revolution is priced in. And so that's why I tell you, keep calm, hold on. These prices are an absolute joke. This is a joke. I sit here and I sit back and I laugh every single day where people are shaking in their boots like it's 20 degrees in crypto winter. It's not. It's hot. There's palm trees. We're on a beach right now. We're doing so good. We're freaking fantastic. So keep calm, huddle on, and get the noodle together. Unfry it. Make it nice, al dente, with some nice marinade sauce. That's it. That's it. Thank you. There you go. That's your spotlight. Your spotlight was maybe a little bit of a heated pack of words of wisdom. But that's all I got for you there. We got coins to watch. Gainers and losers today. We got Morpho up 21%. Virtuals is up 15. Polkadot is up about 21. Avalanche, oof, boom, up about 13.5%. EtherFi is up 10.6%. Looking at our losers, we got Pippin down 6.3%. Just down 3.8%. Humanity down 2. Toncoin down 0.6. And United Stables, whatever that is down 0.03%. As you guys subscribe to the channel, I'm going to go grab bagels.
Randi Hipper.
Cash is Couvé.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie.
Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you own it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable, decentralized, no censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source, we classify the blockchain tier, and that's exactly why.
It's hard money with a new plan. It bounces.
Okay, guys, as requested, because you guys got salty with me the other day, and you were like, Randy, why didn't you have bagels on a Monday? And I was like, I got something else. I got, a croissant and a nice coffee. But I guess that wasn't good enough for you. And I got yelled at. And so I didn't want to get yelled at anymore. Thus the bagels. And so my daily vocal stim, I can't with you guys. I can't. These comments, you guys are getting to know me a little too well. So I got bagels. I got the bagels. And I also have my scallion cream cheese. So we're going to do a little rip. We're going to do a little dip. And I hope you guys are doing good today. Please smash the like, say hello to me. Become a member of the after show. And we're going to go ahead and get into Discord in a little bit. Okay, so I just want to admire the color on this bagel real quick. Like, look how perfect she is. She is so darn cute. Look at the little bagel. Oh, I love a nice bagel. What about the noodles? This one in here is fried. That's what it's about. And so we're gonna, hold on. Oh, this is a big piece. Hold on, we gotta make this even smaller. Okay. We're gonna have a little rippy dippy. I love scallion cream cheese, guys. I don't think you guys understand how good this is. Like, it is so darn fantastic. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's so good.
So pump it up. You got to pump it up.
Wow. Wow.
So
Double kill.
you got to pump it up.
Wow. 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 That was fantastic. Guys, thank you for having bagels with me today. I get so excited over Bitcoin. over bagels, over all of it. Operation Buzz. Ooh, I like when people ask me questions. What is Bitcoin's value proposition or its purpose other than to be liquidity for retail? Just say no to Bitcoin. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have a bear in the chat. Listen, friend, you know who said this? Operation Buzz. Sir Buzz, I think you're going to be our best friend and you're going to be a daily in this podcast. You know why? Because Bitcoin's value proposition is energy, freedom, and empowerment. Having money that belongs to you that nobody can take with a finite supply. Fiat currency is designed to fail. Gold is artificial. We don't know how much gold is out there. Even if they tell us, there's no way to verify it, and there's always more to be mined. Therefore, gold standard is garbage. And so Bitcoin has a purpose of being money, property, and store of value. That is Bitcoin. That is Bitcoin. It is revolutionary, immutable property, which, again, if you really look at what Bitcoin does, it's bigger than just moving money back and forth. It's actually something that is important to storytelling. And I'm going to tell you why. Because, you know, back in the day, like thousands of years ago, people were scribbling on the walls in a cave just to tell us what was going on, paint us a picture. But with blockchain and with Bitcoin, there's a revolution there. Within the first block, as they call it, the Genesis block of Bitcoin, Satoshi put a message in there, which was a headline, Chancellor on the brink of second bailout for banks. So this was an immutable message that no one can move, no one can change, and no one can delete. So this blockchain, this immutable ledger is so important because it represents free speech, life, liberty, property, all the things that every human is entitled to. Every single human, not just people in America, not just people in Zimbabwe or Venezuela, everyone, everywhere. It's freedom. It's a freedom tool. So there's other options to fiat other than Bitcoin? No, there isn't. Fiat is designed to fail. It's artificial, it's not real, and it's a control mechanism. It's a generational control mechanism. So that's what it is. But if you want to join our after show, our members only after show, I'm more than happy to dive into this with you. But we are out of time here. So thank you guys so much for being here today. If you have not yet, smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Check out our amazing sponsors of the show. Use Market Cipher to trade, Uphold to buy your crypto, and Cake Wallet to store it. They are updating their app next week. I believe is the second a week from today. No, I'm off. 5 days away. So we do have Cake Wallet doing a new release, I believe, next week on Lightning Network. They're going to integrate Lightning, which is a major thing for Cake Wallet. I'm so excited. Cake Wallet is on the ball. They got Litecoin, MWeb, they got CakePay, they got Cupcake, they got Lightning Network. I love you, Cake Wallet, Uphold, and Market Cipher, my beautiful sponsors. Thank you guys so much for being here. Smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Thank you. Have a beautiful Wednesday. Go into the after show. I'll see you right there after I put my cream cheese in the fridge. Okay, bye. Mwah. Peace.